'Cause we're all fruit salad, yummy, yummy. We're all in the same bowl. Hello, everyone. I'm Tupperware Pete, and I'm going to put away my fruit and veggies. Well, mainly veggies. I've got a few bits and pieces of fruit. The Vent Smart containers are all currently available. They've even got sets that I've never seen in my almost 30 years of doing Tupperware, right? These Vent Smarts are the ones... Let me just show you. These are the ones that literally make your fruits and vegetables last 3 to 5 times longer than just sitting in a plastic bag at the crisper at the bottom of your fridge, right? So what you can see is here are all the... It's like Produce Pictionary. There are all of the pictures right in there, right? Now you can see in some of the boxes, they've got the circle fully shaded in. In some of the boxes, they've got half and half. And then in some of them, they've got them fully open. What you do is you correspond the correct vent system. I don't know what the technical... the technical term is it's an atmosphere controlled environment. That's the technical term. But basically, this is like a little dolphin blowhole up the top that you slide along depending on how much air you want to come in and out of the container, depending on what fruit and veggies that you're storing, right? Does that make sense? With these larger ones, there is a trick. If you're like me and you can never remember and you don't know where your glasses are, and it's like, I can't read that circle. The trick is, when you're looking at the picture, if you can read the word Tupperware, can you see that? If you can read the word Tupperware, while you're looking at the picture, you know you've got it on the right way, right? Now, if the fruits and veggies are on the left-hand side, you slide the slide to the left-hand side. If the fruits and veggies are in the middle, you slide the slide to the middle. And if the fruits and veggies are on the right-hand side, you slide the slide to the right-hand side. It really is that easy, right? Now, this is a fridge that you place in the fridge, right? So because of that, there is condensation that will happen inside here. And that's why they have these deep-footed channels in the bottom. So the condensation drains away. The fruits and veggies are lifted up out of that condensation. And that's another reason why they'll last 3 to 5 times longer than sitting in a plastic bag at the bottom of your fridge, right? Remove your crispers out of the fridge. You can fit a lot more fruits and veggies in these containers, or some people keep their bottles and jars of chocolate in the crispers, and all the fruits and veggies maintain that prime real estate in the fridge at eye level, where you don't have to keep bending down, breaking your back every time you want to grab an apple out of the fridge, right? Let me put away my fruits and veggies and I will show you what I do. I've got an entire box here and I've got another box here as well. I did a big shop. I only do fruits and veggie shopping once a fortnight normally. And in my Vent Smart containers, not only will the fruit and veggies still be there fresh in 2 weeks' time, but think of all the money I've saved on fuel driving to my fruit shop. My fruit shop's not near me, so I do have to travel a little bit to go fruit and veggie shopping. And finding a park and then spending time doing that. Just do your fruit and veggie shopping once a fortnight. You open up the fridge, you take a photo of your fridge, and there's your shopping list, right? Okay, so... let's have a look. I've got these beautiful figs that I got on sale, right? So I've got 6 figs into here. They might be perfect for this size container in here, right? So all you have to do is pop them straight into here. That's it, right? Now, with the Vent Smart, never wash them before you pop them in here. Pop your fruits and veggies in here dirty, and as you use them, you wash them, right? So there's your fig. So basically, you find the picture of the fig. The fig is fully closed in, and so you slide the slide to the fully closed in. And how easy is that, right? So there's your figs, right? Now, let's have a look. Let's just move this aside. Oh, hang on, I was going to show you the little ones first, wasn't I? I was trying to do it systematically. Raspberries. Now, prime example. Raspberries, the punnet that they come in have a little circle that's punched out. So there's a lot of airflow happening. Raspberries are a light breather. They do not need any oxygen whatsoever, which is why your berries don't last in a punnet in the fridge, right? So I priced blueberries today. They were $9 a punnet. And I thought, I'm sticking to frozen, thank you very much for the time being. Or if I wanted to, I could have got a punnet in here. 2 weeks, my berries will last in a Vent Smart container. 2 weeks. just eat that quality control. You pop that straight into here, turn that around so you can read the word. I had it on the right way. It doesn't really matter with the smaller ones. See how the picture's on one side and not on the other side? So if you see the picture, you can read the word Tupperware, you've got it on the right way. Or you just find out where the berries are. There they are in the middle with the circle fully coloured in. You slide that to the middle with a fully coloured in circle. In my fridge, raspberries will last for about 2 weeks. Simple, right? Okay, then we've got, what do we have? I've got fresh turmeric. I love fresh turmeric. And if you do watch some of my videos, my cooking videos, I love making my own curry paste. And I make a great chai as well. Fresh turmeric will go straight into here. That whole punnet will fit into there and we'll slide that in. I just happen to know half and half is perfect for your fresh turmeric, all right? What else have we got in here? Let's have a look. We've got some of this. We've got some of this. Oh, look! I've got my baby cukes. We'll save these. I don't buy rubbish bags. What a waste of money. Just use these bags. They're perfect, all right? Let's grab our little ClearMate container into here and we will pop in our little baby cukes into here. How cool is this? This will be perfect for a Saturday platter day, or if you're doing a quick little salad, you can pop your little bits and pieces into there. There's one into there. Or how about popping in some strawberries, some cherry tomatoes, some snow peas and some baby cukes. Pop that into your lunchbox or your handbag, your man bag, your satchel or your clutch. And there you've got a nice little salad on the go. How awesome is that? If you don't want to grab 2 containers, then the ideal thing to do would be just grab one of those. And we'll pop the whole lot straight into there. And there's another rubbish bag. How awesome is that? So there's our little baby cukes. We will wash them as we use them, as we need them. And in my fridge, these will last for just over 2 weeks. Normally they're eaten within about 2 weeks, but they will last for that long, all right? With the circle fully closed in, because they're a light-breathing vegetable, right? Now, let me just show you. In these, there are large versions as well. I keep this down the bottom of the fridge. I take my crisper out and I've got these in the bottom of my fridge. So in that container, what we're going to do is, got some in here. I've got a whole bag of lemons. We're going to pop that whole bag of lemons straight into there. I also have an entire bag of limes. And we have got our whole bag of limes. Let's pop them straight into here. And I was going to make some apple pie in my super dicer. Oh, where are we? Where are the apples? Oh, there they are. I've got these gorgeous little Lady Gala apples. And we will pop them straight into here. Lemons, limes, apples, pears, oranges, they all have the same breathing requirement. So I can keep them all into the same container. And we might have to take a couple of apples out and eat them. But there we go. Can you see? There's my lemons, my limes, apples, and lemons, limes, and apples. No pears this week. But what you can do is, we will figure out how to level them down. When you pop them in, if you pop them in that way, so that there's no picture out the front, so you can easily monitor what you've got. In my fridge, I actually keep them sideways, so it's easier for me to see if this is the carrot, celery, mushroom, radish, tomato container, or whether it's the lemon, lime, apple container, all right? So we've got those into there. We will seal that. Just do a bit of an adjustment. Oh, might have to take that one out. We'll have to cook an apple crumble, I think. All right, so we've got those in there. I just happen to know that's half and half. And there's our lemons, limes, and what do we say? Lemons, limes, and apples. All right, so what we're going to do now is, let's have a look. There's so much happening here. We've got this thin one here. What we're going to do is grab our celery. Now, this celery is a little bit dirty because celery gets a little bit sandy at the bottom there. Can you see that? Do not wash it and then put it in. All I'm going to do is grab my Tupperware Mastro knife. We're just going to pop off the bottom. We can sit that in an Eco Plus clear bowl and regrow some celery. The roots will grow, and we'll just pop that into a Tupperware chop collector where you can poke the holes in the bottom And now we can grow our own veggies at home, so we have to buy less at the supermarket. How awesome is that? I keep my scraps in here, but there are holes in the bottom. You can turn it into a pot plant, and the corner of that fits into because it's like triangular shape, that fits into a corner, so it's a space saver as well, right? So we'll pop that into there, and we might grow some celery into there. While we've got that happening, let's grab this knife, and we will just pop that straight into there. There is our celery. We've got that into here. We are going to keep that. Where's the seal? Where is the seal? We'll pop that into the fridge, and there is our celery. How cool is that, right? Now, let's say we've got some more celery. What we might do is grab one of these containers. We'll throw in the rest of our celery. Leaves and all, because that makes great addition to winter soups and stir-fries and stocks and casseroles and curries. We've got that into there. What we're going to do is grab our zucchini. So I've got 3 zucchini in there with some celery. I've also got some of this. This is beautiful. This parsnips. I was going to do a potato and parsnip mash. How cool are they? Look at those parsnips. We're going to pop that, we'll just pop that into there. There's our parsnip and our celery and our zucchini, and that might be enough for that one, right? And I just happen to know that that's going to be a light breather because they're all in the same box. We can pop them all in the same container. They have the same breathing requirement. Does that make sense, right? So we'll pop that there. Then let's do this large one here, and I'll show you. You might want to do this one. Depending on the fruits and veggies that you buy will depend on which container is going to suit you the best. Let me just show you. I was going to put tomatoes and cucumbers in this same container just to show you, but that's going to mess up my system in my fridge, because what I do, I like having my Roma tomatoes all in this container here. And that's that whole bag of tomatoes. And I know that once I've got the tomatoes in here, they are a light breather. You pop that into the middle so no air can get into there. And I can come back 6 weeks later. The condensation has drained down to the bottom in here. So when tomatoes or anything that's on special, grab a few extra because you know it's going to last. So there's my tomatoes. That's going to be ideal for me there. Then we've got... What have we got? Let's throw in... Oh, look, here we go. I've got this cauliflower. This is perfect too, actually. Cauliflower. It was only $2. So there's a few little black bits on there, right? Actually, that reminds me. A lot of people say, how long does it last for? That depends on how fresh it is when you bring it home from the fruit shop. Now, this was only $2 because there's a couple of little black bits in there, right? So this isn't going to last as long as if it was a fresh cauliflower. But it's still, in my fridge, is going to last for at least 4 weeks, right? I can pop that cauliflower into there. I've also got a little bit of loose leaf spinach. And cauliflower and spinach are the same breathing requirements. So I can pop that straight into here. And instead of the bag of spinach that you buy from the supermarket getting thrown out after 4 days, I can come back 2 weeks later. There is my spinach ready to go, right? And they can stay in the same container because they're the same breathing requirements, right? You with me so far? So where is... Oh, the seal's underneath there. I need a bigger kitchen. All right, let's just move this over here. We will seal that off. And that is half and half. We'll slide that along. Slide that along to the half. There we go. We've got those ones there. Let's just put that away this way so that you can see what I've got happening over here, right? Then we've got, whether you use the large container or whether you use the smaller container, your carrots can also go in with your mushrooms, your radish, celery, zucchini. You don't have to keep remembering because it's Tupperware Pictionary, right? So you just find, where are we? Here we go, all in the middle here. Every fruit and every vegetable in there can go into the same. The fruits are down the bottom because fruits and vegetables are like potatoes and onions. You keep them in separate containers because one's a little gassier than the other, right? And so you need to be kept separate so that they can extend their shelf life in the fridge, right? So make sure you do that. There's your carrots. Then we've got What else have we got? Oh, look, mushrooms. I bought these beautiful field mushrooms. Look at these. They're massive. They're gorgeous. We're going to pop those mushrooms in there with those carrots because they are the same breathing requirements. What have we got happening in here? We've got a capsicum. We've got some spring onions. Luckily, we can recycle that box that it came in, right? So, we're going to... Where's the seal? Where is the seal? Here we go, underneath. Do you do that? You put things somewhere and you go, where is it? Oh, that's right, I put it somewhere safe. There's our carrots and our mushrooms, right? Then we've got, oh, this is our celery in here. These are our Roma tomatoes in here. Now look at this. This one here, this is how I store my spring onions. When you're not snipping off the roots and growing them at home in your Tupperware chop collector, you can, let's just move them out the way. We will just grab our Mastro knife, we'll chop them in half, and what we will do is we'll pop them straight into here, and we'll pop them into here. In my fridge, these spring onions will last 3 weeks. And whenever you're using them, just shake off any excess condensation. There will be condensation that will happen on here because remember, these are like a fridge within a fridge. And I just happen to know spring onions are half and half just from, you know, you get to learn eventually what breathing requirement each fruit and vegetable is, right? Now, so you get the idea. Oh, look, there's our baby cukes. What I wanted to show you now is, oh, look, turmeric, raspberries. All right, what I wanted to show you now is I want to prep some veggies, and I'm going to prep in my super dicer. Now, during the week, have you ever had this? You're eating dinner, and you go, all of a sudden you go, oh, we've got that zucchini. We could have had zucchini in there. And you go, oh, couldn't be bothered chopping it up now. Let's just eat what we've got, right? If you prep your veggies at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week for the next week, not only will you eat healthier because it'll be easier to just grab your pre-chopped veggies, but it'll save you so much time in the kitchen, all right? And this is the Super Dicer, which is absolutely brilliant, right? It comes with 3 blade attachments. You've got your small dice blade attachment, then you've got your large dice blade attachment, and you've also got your matchsticks, which is like a julienne sort of blade attachment, right? I just keep all of mine in a modular make rectangle number 2. And what I'm going to show you is we're going to prep this. We'll pop this up into here. Let's move this out of the way. I've got just this pumpkin. Now, the Tupperware ice cream scoop is brilliant for, let's just grab this chop collector. We'll pop the top into here. You know, if it's going to go wrong, it'll happen live on television. There's my chop collector. I've got that happening right over there. We have got our ice cream scoop, best ice cream scoop on the planet. There's our pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin will last a lot longer with the seeds gone. And you might want to save them and roast them and make your own pepitas. Oh, pepitas, there's nothing wrong. All right, what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that straight into there, into the chop collector. And I'm trying to do this for the camera so that you can see. All right, can we see that here? Can you see that? See what I'm doing there? There's our pumpkin. I'm doing this roughly. What I would do is, on the bench top. And I don't do this in front of the camera very often, and because I'm left-handed, I'm just trying to get it so that you can see it, right? So, can you see? I've removed all of those, most of those seeds, all right? All I'm going to do now is, let's move this out of the way. Let's just grab our Mastro knife, and we will just chop this into chunks. Now, if we wanted to, where are we? If we wanted to, we could just leave that into those chunks, and we can pop that into a Vent Smart container. So if we are doing roast veggies or something, you might just want to pop them straight into there, seal that, and then you can just grab 1 or 2 as you go along. I'm going to chop them through the Super Dicer now. I'm going to take this small dice blade out. I'm going to pop the large dice blade straight into there, lock that into place, and I'm just going to do a little bit of this diced up. I love this pumpkin skin, so I'm going to leave the skin on. We're going to prep up some of this just into here. Let's do it this way. Can you see what I'm doing? Right, and we'll pop that one into there as well. All right, so there's some pumpkin, right? And so I've now got large pieces if I want to do roasting throughout the week. This one here needs to be chopped into chunks again, and we'll pop them into there. And we will grab a Tupperware Clearmate container. These are the Clearmates for the fridge. You can pop them in the pantry as well, but they're ideal for the fridge, right? So all I'm going to do is grab this pumpkin. Next time I want to do some roast pumpkin, or if I want to steam some pumpkin, or if I want to barbecue it in the Micro Pro grill, or pop it into the pressure cooker as a risotto, or do like a veggie bake, I can do that. It's already prepped, and if I wanted to, I could do actually a little bit more of that, and we'll just pop that straight into the fridge, right? So there's our pumpkin, prepped, ready to go, and if you do that, you won't have a butternut pumpkin sitting in the pantry for 2 months waiting for you to chop it up, right? It's already there and it's ready to be cooked and eaten, right? So there's our pumpkin. What we've got, I've got a celeriac. I could do that the same with the celeriac, but I'm going to wait because I'm going to do that as a special day. If I wanted to, there's our pumpkin. We are going to now pretend like we have just cleaned that up. We've got a few pumpkin seeds happening over here. Let's pop that over there. There we go. Then what we're going to do is grab a red onion, and we're just going to top and tail this, right? We're going to do exactly the same with our onion, and I'm going to quarter this off, and I'm going to prep some of this as well, because when I'm working and when I'm busy, I want to eat healthy, but I don't want to spend time chopping veggies in the kitchen, right? So if we prep this now, it's going to be so much easier to cook our food, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to pop this into here. Can you see this? Oh, there we go. I should have chopped it up just a little bit smaller next time, Peter, but that's okay. There we go. Pop that into there. Let's pop that into chunks just a little bit smaller. So it's a little bit more manageable for the machine, right? We'll just pop that straight into here. And that onion was pretty massive, right? So we've got that onion into there. There is our diced onion ready to go. We might want to pop that straight into where are we? We'll pop that into a Clearmate container that's this size. And we will, that whole onion should fit into there. Let's just move some of this out the way. We will pop that into our chop collector. Thank you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. There we go. Pop that over there. There is our diced onion ready to go. Let's grab that seal. We'll seal that. We'll pop that into the fridge. Because it's clear, I can easily see what I've got into the fridge. So there's my pumpkin. There's my onion. We can pop that into there. And we've got more onions and potatoes. We could do the same with apples. I might have to wash that if I'm going to prep it with the apples. And I could also do that with capsicum. Let me show you the capsicum. Capsicum is amazing in here. Let's just move this. Got a little bit of onion out the way. I'll do this and this will be the last one. Let's just show you this capsicum. There's our capsicum. Incidentally, nature tells you where to put the knife, which I love, right? So we just run that straight down there. That way, and that way. Then all you have to do is just peel that off and there's no seeds. How cool is that, right? There's that, no seeds. And there's the other one, no seeds. And you can trim that up, that's really easy. All you have to do is grab your capsicum, pop that into here. Can you see this? Pop that into there. Give that a bit of a... Oh, we'll tear that off. There we go. Let's just pop that into there. There we go. Pop that... Oh, a little bit of onion. There we go. And we'll pop that into there. There we go. And there's our diced capsicum. Ready to go, right? And we're going to do the same thing in that. Whether you're doing this as a pizza on stir fry, in a salad, you just pop that straight into here. And in my fridge, this will last for up to 2 weeks. And I've always got capsicum ready to go. I'm not... Capsicum's like $8.98 a kilo. You want that to last, right? Normally, if you use half a capsicum, pop that into the fridge, wrap it in sandwich wrap, and then 3 days later, you have to chuck the whole thing out. In here, this will last for almost 2 weeks in my Clearmate container, right? So you get the idea, right? So there's our pumpkin, there's our capsicum, there's our onion. We've got some of our veggies already prepped. If I wanted to, I could prep that celeriac. I could run some celery through here as well. I've got my apples. If I want to do slices in there, I can grab one of the mandolins and do up some slices. I could cube some potatoes, some swedes, some turnip, some parsnip. I can do all of that into here, and it'll be really easy to go, right? If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. I am open to them. And, actually, no, I haven't done this in ages. You know what I've forgotten? If you have a look, there's just one thing that I've forgotten. And if you've been watching me for a while, you'll notice, you'll pick up really easily what I've forgotten. You know what I forgot? I forgot my troubles and I'm happy and I dance the cares away. Shout out and got happy. I will see you all another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.